All right, example 1 from 2.1. Find the midpoint and length of a line segment connecting the points whose coordinates are -4, 3, and 4, -2. All right, this is 2 questions. In the homework, I think one section has just midpoint, another section has length. I don't think they put them together like this. So when I pick the problems, there'll be some which says find the midpoint, some that says find the length. All right. Anyway, the midpoint formula is as follows. The midpoint of a line segment, when you know the coordinates, x1 plus x2 over 2, comma, y1 plus y2 over 2. Midpoint is the point in the middle. So you find the middle of the x's, that's x1 plus x2 over 2. You find the middle of the y's, that's y1 plus y2 over 2. That point will happen to lie exactly on the line in the halfway point between the 2 points given. So in the case of this specific problem, we'll do my x's in red. Using the midpoint formula, it's going to be -4 plus 4 over 2. I'll do my y's in green. Y's are 3 and -2, so comma 3 plus -2 over 2. If I work that out, -4 plus 4 is 0 over 2 is equal to 0. 3 plus -2 is 1 over 2 is a half. And I would prefer to have fractions and decimals. And that is the midpoint of the line segment. The distance formula, which we've seen before in Algebra 1 and again in Algebra 2. Oops. There's the distance formula. Use some different coloring here. Quicker, just pick them individually. Okay, there's your formula. x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. First thing, it doesn't matter what order the subtraction's in. When you change the order of subtraction, you change the sign, right? If this is positive 5 squared, it's 25. If it's negative 5 squared, it's 25. It doesn't matter, you're squaring it. It doesn't matter what order that's in. So what I do when I'm doing distance formula, it looks like this on my paper. I write that on my paper first. And then I use my brain a little bit to figure out how far apart things are. All this is saying x2 minus x1 is how far apart are the x's. So how far is it from -4 to 4? 8. And don't go -8, just 8. 8 squared 64, -8 squared 64. Why put a minus sign in there and confuse yourself? So from -4 to 4 is 8 spaces. How far is it from 3 to -2? 5. Right? If you're not sure, draw a number line and count. You're at 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, -1, -2. That's 5 spaces. All right? Hopefully you don't have to do that, but if you do, that's that. You can do that. It's 3 degrees, and it just dropped to 2 below 0. How much did the temperature change? 5 degrees. All right? Whatever it takes. But this is mental for me. In my brain, how far apart are these? How far apart are those? And then, once I got those numbers in there, it's just a matter of evaluating. 8 squared is 64. 5 squared is 25. The square root of 89 is the right answer. And I'm fine with you leaving it as a radical. You don't have to give me a decimal approximation. If it came out to the square root of 25, I'd rather have 5. If it came out as the square root of 12, I'd rather have 2 times the square root of 3, a simplified radical. But I'm fine with just leaving it in radical form. You do not have to give me a decimal approximation. That doesn't prove you know how to do it any better. It just shows me you know how to use a calculator. So it's kind of pointless in my opinion. So that would be the 2 answers to these problems. Midpoint formula, distance formula, be able to use both. Another formula we've used recently is the slope formula. Have that one ready also. It's going to be showing up here short enough or soon enough, so make sure you know the slope formula too. Changing y, we're changing x. That's what it is. In that case, order does matter in that the top and bottom order have to be the same.